Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two out, space is empty. And that one fouled off. Right side, hard hit. Altuve slings to first. They get the out on Soto. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Now here come the Astros. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Houston, and on the mound today, Nolan McLean.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. One away. Let's take a look at the Astros opening day lineup, Singy. They've gotten used to success in Houston.
Absolutely, Boog. I mean, it was a shock to see him get bounced in the wild card round last year. It was the first time they hadn't at least made it to the ALCS since 2017. I wouldn't be surprised if they get back there this season, though.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Late with the swing there. So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Jose Altuve up to hit here. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Man at first, count. 1 away. Ball in the dirt, but kept close. In the air, right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 away. Now Correa up to hit. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
3-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat. That fastball was down enough where...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. So the Astros lead one, scoreless after one. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a miss. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
That one almost got him. The pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Catcher has it. Fires the first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Starling Marte up to hit. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cole sizes this one up. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dyken Park singing. These fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
McLean back to work. Just off the inside edge. 88 wins last year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boog. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year. And now it's Christian Walker.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. Paredes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That's in there. It's 0-1. 0-1 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And that misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Next offering is in for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. One left for Houston. We'll move to the third with no score.
But my mojo right and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day. I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up.
All set for the start of the inning, and now here's Jeff McNeil. That's in there. 0-1. And ball
That's the
one.
ball.
And it is
Ball.
2-1.
2-1.
Swings through that one for strike
2-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Tyrone Taylor, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ground ball up the middle. Pena. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
0-2.
And takes low for ball 1.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball.
Tosses to first. Lindor retire. That's the third out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Dyken Park. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Zach Cole. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Bunting for a hit. Bare hand grab. The throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Zach Cole with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Pena in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1.
Move to first. Cole dives back in safely.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Ball, that's down.
First pitch misses. First and second, no outs here on opening day. And that's fouled off.
Ball, that's in.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This one popped up. Lindor sizing this one up, brings it in. And that is a big first out. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
out in front and foul to the left side. Ground ball could be 2. McNeil over to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have a way.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one opts against the fence. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Soto now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Diaz in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Breaking ball, and that got him. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos, went down on strikes his first time through. On the ground, out to short. Off balance speed, there's one, and that's 2.
Got the batter to hit it exactly where he wanted. That textbook 6-4-3 double play, gets out of the jam and back in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Carlos Correa. Cracks his bat and pops him up. McNeil. And he beats it. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Cornielli throws to first. Correa back in standing. Correa goes. This one could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. That holds the runner at second base.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And that one
That's
missing low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Paredes, the runner at second with one away. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air to left center. Taylor under it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's a fair ball. Paredes rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And here is Zach Cole.
1-0.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Runner at second, 2 down. That one missing inside.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Toss to Alonso. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Valdez back to work. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-1.
Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Alvarez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's inside. Bases empty, 1 away here on opening day. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Diaz down to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Foul ball there. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So Singy's given up his fair share of hits in his debut, but he's done a good job of limiting the damage. What are you seeing?
I'm sure the game is moving a little quicker than normal today for the rookie, and that's totally fine. I think you bring up a great point, though, Boog. He's shown he can really battle out there, work his way out of some jams, so I think this debut should be a confidence builder for him.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor ranging after it. Nabs it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. In there at the knees, and that's strike one.
0-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto makes the catch, and that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Correa in plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps it.
He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Astros 2 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Houston, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Isaac Paredes. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Ground ball left side. One up, one down. Christian Walker will hit next.
It's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been where you been, where you been, where you been, where you been.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
One out. Runner at second. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. This to third. Vientos whips it to first. That's the second out. Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Walker on at second with 2 down. Fought off foul. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Walker around third. The throw in. Tag. Not in time. He's safe. And they're up by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Next to hit, Zach Cole. Fastball for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the sixth. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena, 1 for 3. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
1-0.
That one ripped but foul. First and second, 2 down. Strike on the inside corner.
1-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's a little bit high. The count now 2-2.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. And now it's filled up. Yordan Alvarez waiting to hit for Houston. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 on, 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Houston, here's Juan Soto. And that's down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Brian Abreu getting ready to go. Okert warming up as well.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Cole going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Alonso lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. That one almost got him.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Hit in the air out to center field. Cole tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Vientos at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Mets go down quickly. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the 7th, Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Jordan Alvarez blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Up and in, and it's 2-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here comes Carlos Correa. Rogers goes 6 feet 3 inches, 180 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. McNeil gets it to first. That takes care of Correa. Two down, bases empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Stays alive. In the air, left field. Nimmo pulls that one down, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Scott.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Starling Marte, 1 for 2. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan King, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Sousa also getting ready. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. First pitch swinging. The Mets down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1-2 is the count.
And that one got him on the elbow. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
comes up empty. That's strike two.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And that one almost got him. Alvarez leads off first with one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Hit in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor, has grounded out a couple of times. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul straight back. Pitch misses. Ball. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. Mets strand one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Rogers back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Lindor tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Soto settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
0-1.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0.